My first question, Vadim, could you ask Ruslan, what does he believe the impact will be, if any, in the fact that Freddie, because of the Pacquiao training camp, is not going to actually be in the corner, even though he's training him in the gym?
Будет ли какой-то минус от того, что Фредди не будет в углу, и он известно не будет Пакьяо ударить? Нет, понятно, что мы проблемы сталкивались. Потому что он весь наш лагерь был со мной, и он дает всегда все, что мне нужно будет. Так что и рядом со мной будет Марин, который знает все, что мне нужно было бы делать в ринге. Это проблема, которая раз так получится классно, как он просто действительно готов, то порядке,
Everything is all right. This is not the first time that Freddie was not in the corner. For me, what's important is that Freddie's with me throughout the camp, and we're working together as a team to come up with the right strategy and get ready for this fight. It's not a big deal, Marvin Samoria, who's the Freddie's right-hand guy, is going to be there for me, and I know that Marvin knows what I need to do in the ring, and that's all that's important. But for me, this is not a problem.
Hell no.
Okay, Freddie, are you there?
Yeah, let's see what Freddie has to say.
Freddie, I know you always like to be with your fighters on fight night. Obviously, that's a big part of the training guy. Can you speak to the reasons why you won't be there? Is it a matter of just because of the serious nature of the Pacquiao training camp? I understand you've also had some problems with your back. What's your take on the reasons that you can't make it to Turning Stone for the fight?
Yeah, because the Pacquiao fight, he's sitting in the regular society is very important right now. And Wilson is very important also. I work with him every day in the gym. Me and Marvin have a good rapport together. Marvin knows what they're doing. He's a very professional partner. He went up to the fight when we went to Denver by himself without me, and they came through. They understand what I want, and just because I'm not there, Wilson will still fight his fight, and Marvin will make the adjustments wrong way. No problem whatsoever. It's not the first or last time this has happened in my life.
Freddie, when you think about the fight on paper between these guys, I think pretty much every boxing fan looks at this and just says, wow, there's no chance this can't be potentially, the fight of the year or just a very memorable action-packed fight. Can you just give me your take on the matchup?
It's the greatest matchup in the world. It's, two guys that love to fight. Two guys that are great punchers. It's going to be a very exciting fight, that's for sure. And
all right, I'm stopping right there. Stop right there. Let's go back to what Freddie said. So basically, Freddie Roach is saying that he's not going to be in the corner of Rudan Rafatnov against Lucas Matisse. And this is, the reason why? You've got the picture of the Cockroach out of breath. It's because you're doing too much, Freddie. You have too much fighters on your roster. And I'm turning the lights on you purposely, to let you know, that at the end of the day, they got Freddie Roach as one of the best trainers of all time. The amount of times the man's won the trainer of the year is ridiculous, right? Someone else will get some shining. You see it's heavily favored by the media, and they put Freddie Roach as the #1 guy. Now, in my opinion, right, there's other guys trainers should have got trainer of the year, maybe a Robert Garcia, other trainers, to be honest with you. Okay, because you've got multiple fights and multiple wins, then you put Freddie because he's done so much. But you got to understand, some of these fighters are already made. How many fighters has Freddie Roach actually built up from the scratch up? He got his apprenticeship from Eddie Fudge. Eddie Fudge gave him the light heavyweight champion. What's his name again? Virgil Hill. Right? These fight. If you look at Freddie Roach, most of the guys he's got, they're already known. They're already established as someone. Right? They're already fighters already. You don't build no one from the amateurs and build them in and like maybe Vacinia or let's see, maybe we'll see who else has brought a guy from the amateurs. I brought Manuel Stewart. Some of these other trainers, who else is there? There's other notable trainers out there if you build. Even what's his name again? The guys, Goosen Tucson. They brought guys from the amateurs up there. The Goosens don't get that much appreciation. They don't really. Joe Goosen. I think Joe Goosen good. I think he's his brother, right? Some of the Goosen guys, they brought what's his name? The Rafael, the two Mexican guys. They brought them up from the amateurs, right? Homeless guys as well. And we're giving them the Trainer of the Year award, right? So let's turn the lights on. Let's EJ Box and turn the lights on the Roach, Freddie Roach, yeah. Alright, so you've got these with fighters now. So the Rushin and Botnikov, the last fight Rushin and Botnikov was in Russia, I believe, right? And actually, let me go back. The last fight, Ryu was with Richard Before corner when he was a champion. Everything was all good until he lost to Algieri. And then because of that, now you said, oh yeah, we're gonna Pacquiao with Algieri just to fill your ego. Let's go back Pacquiao, you and Pacquiao. Pacquiao was winning the fight with Marquez, or it was a slugfest Marquez. And you wanted that knockout. Pacquiao didn't need to go for the try and knock out Marquez in that fight. He already knocked him down already. What if he was there in the back foot and he would have coached to a decision? Maybe, right? Maybe he was doing the right. But you sent him in to get knocked, telling him to knock out Marquez, and he ended up getting knocked out. First mistake, right? First mistake. Second mistake now with rulers with Provodnikov, you about make adjustments. What adjustments did you do with Algieri and Provodnikov? You didn't make no adjustments, and you know Provodnikov's going to lose against Lucas Matisse. You know it. About you saying Marvin's inexperienced. Okay, Marvin's been with you not that long, but he's not you. The reason why you don't, because it's like, okay, if Marvin loses, it's like, oh, because Freddie Roach was in the corner. But if you're in the corner with Provodnikov, right, and he loses, everyone's going to start looking on you now like you're a bad coach. So you're like, oh, no, let Marvin take that responsibility. Because you know Provodnikov's not going to win, because you know Provodnikov came to your camp as a sparring partner. And that's all he is. You can see in that fight with Algieri, he was a one-dimensional fighter. I don't care what anyone says. He's a one-dimensional fighter, and all he was trying to learn is that right hook. Now, Matisse is a better boxer. It should be a great fight, regardless of that. But I don't think Provodnikov's going to win. Right? And it's not because you're in the corner. It's because you know what, Freddie Roach, yeah? You're doing too much, right? And to be honest with you, it's got to a point where, you know, even if it has to start coming down, and this is your down slope here, this is a down road, the lights are turned on you, Freddie Roach. Bright, the spotlight's on you right now. Everyone's looking at what you're doing. And you're putting so much stock on this Mayweather and Pacquiao, but majority of people have got Mayweather as their favourite. So what's going to happen when you lose there? Your whole house was broken down. Your whole house. Provodnikov's losing. Pacquiao's going to lose. Pacquiao wins. And everyone, oh, Freddie's great coach. Fine, if he does. I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's happen. Right? So, Provodnikov that was on the conference call, right? By the way, for those that don't know, the teleconference, they're talking between each other. Matisse and Provodnikov, that's what you just heard a minute ago. Freddie's not going to be in the corner. And to be honest with you, a guy regardless of, he's got all these fighters and you're doing too much. Is it greed, or it's just that you love the game, no doubt, but bro, one man can't invest his time in all this fight. I said Amir Khan. I remember if you look at Amir Khan in sparring before Danny Garcia, it was Provodnikov who was in there with, you know. It was Provodnikov who was taking Amir Khan's head off. Right? That's what Provodnikov is. He's a good, tough sparring partner. He'll give anyone a fight. But anyone's got a bit of boxing about him, they're beating. Algieri doesn't even hit that hard, and he's outboxed him cleanly. Because somebody, if you say, oh, Algieri won the fight, but you can't say that Algieri did box the brakes out of him. They box the brakes out of him. Matisse can do that, and he hits harder. Right? All right, maybe he might stop him, whatever. Right? If you got Provodnikov, fine, great fight. But my thing is Freddie Roach here. He's doing way too much. Right? And in no honest with you, you're not building no fights from the amateurs. Should he get some credit? Yeah, of course you're a trainer. You're training some great fighters. Yeah, you're doing some great fighters, and probably because you get some great, like Miguel Cotto. You didn't build up from Miguel Cotto. I think it was his uncle. His uncle was with him all the way from the start, you know, right? But you've got now Cotto's a middleweight champion, this, that, the other, right? But then he won't fight Golovkin. You know, all these things are very like intricate little things, man. So I thought I'd just highlight it there. Now, my disappointment, Freddie Roach not being in the corner and taking your lumps. When the shit goes down, you go down with him. Don't send your bloody assistant down there to fight on a fucking major fight with Provodnikov. If I was Provodnikov, I'd fire your ass, man. I'd fire you, bro. You know, you've been training with me, but I'm not going to be in your corner, come fight. Now, that's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. That's unprofessional. Oh, because I got Manny Pacquiao. That's my priority. No, okay, fine. Fine, that's priority. But then don't take on so many fighters. Why are you taking on so many fighters? Okay, then. Why should the fighter go with Freddie? Because they think Freddie is great. Freddie obviously hasn't got the mentality. If I'm a fighter, right, if I'm a fighter and I'm thinking of a trainer, I ain't going to Freddie Roach. No way, bruv. I ain't going to Freddie Roach. If I go to Freddie Roach, I'm going to get my ass beaten up, bruv. Right? Because Freddie Roach gets fighters who are already made. They're already made. All of them. Every one of them. James Toney, Virgil Hill. All the champions. Steve Collins. Right? Go down the list of all the champions you've ever had. Bernard Hopkins you had. Right? He wasn't. I don't think he was a champion when you had him. But he was a champion. He's a champion. De La Hoya. Miguel Cotto. Huh? Yeah, and Provodnikov is the only one, yeah, that basically didn't have a really good amateur. He didn't really build up. He's a sparring partner, and he got a shot against who? Against a guy who's really beat. Alvarado's already got beat by Brandon Rios on his last legs, and he got him a shot. But the moment he stepped up against a mediocre guy who can box Algeria, look what happened to. And you know Matisse is going to beat him. That's why you're not in the corner. That's the truth, man. If he knew it was going to be a sure win, Roach would be in the corner. If he knew it was going to be a sure win, he's not confident in it. He got embarrassed by Algeria, right, in the Provodnikov fight, and then he put Pacquiao in there. That's what he did. That's why he did. And now he's vesting so much time. Or maybe he's got prickle hands. Maybe it was this. Maybe we're gonna kick your ass, bro. Like at the end of the day, like it's the downfall of Freddie Roach, man. To be honest with you, the spotlight's on Freddie Roach, man. You know what I mean? EJ Boxing's showing the light on the Roach, Freddie Roach. You guys, yeah, I don't know what you guys feel about this. Freddie Roach, to be honest with you, you're doing too much. I think if Freddie Roach cut down some of his fighters and focused on a few, then they're successful. But you're doing way too much. You're not in the corner, and you know it's like it's almost like how can I put it? Like it's like someone betting on horses. You go, nah, that one's gonna win. I'm gonna jump on that horse because that one's gonna win, but that one's not gonna win. I'm not too sure. I'll put my assistant. If it works, like if Marvin's gonna be in the corner for Provodnikov. So if Marvin wins, it's like, oh, Freddie Roach, yeah, this, that, the other. If he loses, the reason why he lost is because Freddie went in the corner. And that takes away Matisse's win, right? It's going to take away Matisse, these little things. You know what? All these little integral things here, to be honest, doesn't really mean anything, right? The fighter's got to fight at the end of the day. But I'm like, these little things is annoying me. That's why I make a video. I don't know you make videos like this, but I'm pissed off. I'm actually pissed off. You know, greed is not a good thing. He's sharing the wealth with Marvin, but Marvin is not experienced, man. And the thing is, if you ask Freddie Roach, who's the greatest trainer, he'll tell you Eddie French. Everything he learned was from Eddie French and all them old school guys. So, in the day, being with Eddie French and then Freddie Roach giving him Marvin's okay, right? But Marvin's got ready-made guys. Marvin's not bringing no one up from the amateurs, man. Right? Bring up guys from the amateurs and then bring up some guys from the amateurs and let's see what's going on. We got some good trainers over here in the UK. Brian Gallagher over here. We've got Brendan Eagle, right? We've got what's the guy down in freaking Manchester? The one who brought up Carl Thompson, them man's there, right? They got some really good trainers who brought fighters up. What's his name again? Jimmy Tibbs, right? They brought guys up from the amateurs. They grew them up. And then put them into the pros. They know what they're getting. Like Freddie's just getting ready-made guys. So, and I see Gallagher's fighters. They go to the Roach's because Roach's gym is the hottest gym in boxing. And this is what we do all the sports writers giving them all the boosts. But let's see through the facade, right? Pacquiao, right? You gotta make adjustments. What adjustments are you gonna do? Like I remember some. I forgot about Johnny Tapia. Johnny Tapia was already a ready-made fighter, right? He was a ready-made title fighter as well. Shit, man. It's like you get ready-made fighters and it's like, oh, Freddie Roach is a great fighter. But these, sports writers, they don't care. All they see is results at the end of the day, and that's what results matters. Like he changed James Toney's career. I guess he's the only one to get to James Toney. That was but Freddie remarkable to get through to James Toney, to get him against Zhirov and also beat Evander Holyfield, who was already down. But that was a remarkable feat for Freddie Roach. And in the same year, Manny Pacquiao beat him, Marco Antonio Barrera, and he's riding that well. But let me tell you something, bro. The sails of the ship are coming to an end, but you're about to go down with the ship anyway. Pacquiao goes down, you go down, your whole stock goes down, and your credibility starts going down, Bob. You can see it happening. If you win, then it stays afloat. If it doesn't, it goes down. And Freddie Roach, one of the greatest trainers of all time. In my shit, bro, if I'm a fighter, I'm not getting Freddie Roach. Not because he ain't gonna have enough time for me, but it's just at the end of the day, his fighting style is not conducive to your health, mate. Getting in there and risk it all and end up getting your head knocked off because of his ego. That's why Manny Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez. Simple as that, man. They'll send you in. Let's look at adjustments. What in that fight did Freddie Roach say to Provodnikov when he was going against Algeria to make him win the fight? What did he do? That's why it was a sparring partner brought in. Anyways, man, I've ranted enough. Fight fans, leave your comments in the comment section. I'm EJ Boxing, yeah. This is my channel. This is gonna be my channel leading up to Mayweather Pacquiao May 2nd. I've got hangout happening there. I've got hangout coming on Friday with the guys. The panel, make sure you check that out and all their channels as well. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do all the way. Hope you enjoyed what I had to say. If you disagree, agree, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll get back to you. Alright, peace.